Yup, your eyes aren't lying to you. Rolex, one of the world's most luxurious brands, are now selling Cup-Noodle soups. Okay, let me take you back to the beginning. A month ago, Rolex sent out a survey informing their top clients that they had decided to expand their product line. So, in their letter, Rolex asked what they should start selling instead. Sneakers? Nah, too boring. Maybe a new line of smartwatches? Too similar. I know. Maybe they should start selling the Flex Tape. No, just no way. So what did Rolex decide to start selling? Soup. Noodle soups. What am I doing? Alright, so I guess we're redesigning the Rolex website to start selling Cup-Noodle soups. So here's the current Rolex website. Taking a first glance at the landing page, I particularly like the minimalist approach. The large video in the background shows the user just enough of the watch to get you to click and view more. The menu button is clear, and when clicked, you get a variety of different menu options, like accessing the company's entire catalog of watches and finding a store near you. So overall, there's not too much to edit here. Just switch the background image and tweak some of the copy over here. We'll also simplify the nav menu and replace the Rolex icon with a flat one. So for our background image, we'll go to ChatGPT and see what it can come up with. Ooh, that's perfect. But it needs to be zoomed out a bit more so we can see more of the luxurious office that it's sitting in. For that, we'll use another AI and see what it can do. Ooh, that's good. Now, I also want to get rid of the light that's in the way. So we'll throw this into Photoshop and bam, that's gone. For the copy, we'll change that to something more foodie. Perfect. Aha, now the call to action button is where the fun part begins. You thought I was done, didn't you? Yeah, you did. For those of you that don't know, Rolex has this super cool service where they essentially allow anyone to get on the website and customize their dream watch. Unfortunately, you can't actually buy your watch after designing it yet. In any case, since Rolex had sent their totally real, definitely not made up, unfabricated letter saying they were now selling noodle soups, let's equip our new website with the option to customize the soup of your dreams. So to start the customization, the original Rolex website first makes you choose a watch model to customize. So in our case, let's give the users some soup variations to pick from. We've got vegetable medley, let's do maybe a classic chicken, and since those sound way too original, let's spice it up with a golden truffle flavor. We'll keep the design of this page pretty similar to the original Rolex one because it does the job, but wait and see what we do with the next ones. Once an option is picked, we can now get into the real customization. The original Rolex website selling watches continues by giving different watch band size options, since everyone has a different sized wrist. But since our version of the Rolex website is now selling noodle soups, we'll change this page to offer something a little more on brand. For the design side of things, let's first pick a fancy looking gradient as our background. We'll drop in our header text and add in a mock-up of the cup of soup in the background and give it some blur. Now we've got to find a way to display our options. The Rolex design is nice and sleek, but it doesn't give enough of a food vibe. So let's make 3 rectangles. We'll then add a glass morphism effect by blurring the background behind them and lowering their opacity a bit. We'll give the rectangles a bit of a header with our Rolex green gradient background and add in some header text, a price, and a description text. Awesome. Like usual, we'll add a bit of a shadow to make them sit higher up above the background. Rolex's usual next step is to go through the variety of high-end materials and custom watch bezels, which is basically the ring around the watch face. So once a cup size is chosen, let's make a way that users can pick which cup design and cover design they want. So let's give this page another fancy gradient and change the cup that's blurred out in the background. Notice, by the way, how we're always carrying over the previous choice the user makes to the next page to give a sleek experience. We'll take the same rectangles as the last page and add some height to them. Let's drop in a mock-up of each cup design so the user knows what they look like and give each one a fancy name, new price, and description. Great, that works. Finally, the last touch is to make a display page where the user can see their masterpiece with all the options they just chose. Let's put a cup of soup in the center, the special soup cover they picked out with their design to the right, and add in all the specs to the left of the page. And here it is, our brand new, highly custom, rare, one-of-one, exclusive noodle soup Rolex selling website. which you're still not able to buy from. So there we have it. The famous, luxurious Rolex website, now selling nothing other than a warm cup of hot noodles. I actually like it a little bit better this way because in the end, while a Rolex may shine and impress, it's the humble cup of warm noodle soup that ultimately enriches life's flavor. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, let me know in the comments what weird design combo I should do next, and stay tuned for a new video every single week. Peace.